So here's the second major core problem that businesses have when they want to scale is they don't have enough repeat buyers. So what got you to where you are doesn't necessarily get you to where you want to go. So what does that mean? When you first start out in business, you're going to be targeting the people that are most problem aware, right? So if you're running Facebook ads, YouTube ads, whatever that kind of traffic source is, even could be affiliates or whatever, you're going to be getting the hottest people coming through first. The problem is, once you get to mid 7 figures, 8 figures plus, you're having to go to a wider pool, a wider audience. So before, maybe you could be profitable with the first sale, but now your cost to acquire a customer has gone up because you're reaching a more problem unaware audience, right? So maybe before it cost you $200 to get a customer, now it's costing you $400 to get a customer. So you're not making all the money on the first sale. You need to make the money on the repeat sales. But if you don't have a good enough product to get repeat sales, or if you don't have an ecosystem around that, then you can't be profitable in the long run. And it comes back to this cash conversion cycle, right? Problem is if on day one you have your one product and you have your only product, now if before this was doing well, right? And on day one, before you were like, okay, great, we make profit. But now you're not making profit, but you've got no other products. So what happens? Well, there is nothing else because you need to get to 90 days or maybe even longer than that before you start making the real profit. But you need to get to 90 days by selling them something else. So if you're not getting enough repeat buyers, maybe that's because you don't have the products, or people are buying your first product and not getting a good experience, so they're not buying from you again. The LTV, lifetime value, is what wins this game at scale. And without it, you're not going to get to where you want to go. So think about this. If I don't have enough repeat buyers right now, or what is my repeat buyer rate? What percentage of buyers buy from me more than once? Have a look at that, because without that, it's going to reduce profitability. You can't spend as much as your competitors to acquire a customer, so you're just going to get eaten for breakfast, and it stops growth. So think about this. Take a list of all your buyers, right? You can do this the old-fashioned way, just stick it into a Google Sheet, or there's software and tools out there that you can use as well. But put all the list of every single buyer in there, and then look at how many times, do a count of how many times that name appears. And then what you want to do is take an average frequency of how many times people bought, because that's going to give you an idea of how many repeat buyers you have. And it's not just going to give you the idea, it's going to give you the exact number of how many repeat buyers you have and what percentage of your buyers have bought more than once. And then focus on improving that metric overall.